was going to give you this here because I can't remember everything. That's the Air Navigation Order 2016 around section 95 about small unmanned surveillance aircrafts, which basically state they shouldn't be flown anywhere near 50 metres between any person or any structure.
Alright guys, this isn't a typical police encounter. It's legal warfare. Our auditor arrives at Halifax Station armed with the Air Navigation Order before stepping inside. He's here to protect a fellow creator, and that opening move proves he's 3 steps ahead. This welfare check is about to become a masterclass in accountability. Original clip timeline.
It's the 24th of the 4th in the evening, and Auditor in Yorkshire has been arrested, and he's at this station here, I believe. This is Halifax Police Station, West Yorkshire. What we're going to do is just see if I can go in, speak to him, and just let him know that we won't tolerate any kind of abuse towards him whilst he's in their care. Got a police car heading in there, and we're just going to go in and just basically say that we want to guarantee his safety basically, and that we won't take any brutalisation of Auditor in Yorkshire. This is West Yorkshire Police Station. Here we go, look. I've never been inside one recording, and it looks like I won't be now because the automatic doors are not opening. What we'll do is we'll pick up the phone and see whether or not we can speak to him, see whether or not he's actually arrived yet and whether or not he's in custody, and then we'll have a little walk around the back. In fact, what we'll do, we'll have a little walk around the back and see whether or not we can see if he's been taken into custody or not.
Watch this perimeter sweep. It's methodical reconnaissance, not random wandering. He's mapping transport routes, booking areas and officer movements, building tension with every step. When he confirms his colleague's custody and casually drops the drone threat, it lands like a grenade. That single sentence is about to ignite this entire encounter. Original clip time.
And if we can't see anything, what we'll do is we'll pick up the phone and we'll ask him what's going on. Is he due to be released? When's he due to be released? See, this is where you can actually see him getting booked in, I believe. Around this part here. Let's see if we can. So yeah, that's the kind of bit there, look, where they normally take them back into the cells through that way. And there's 2 WPCs walking towards. So yeah, that could actually be, sorry, I've got it aimed in area, that could actually be the van there that Auditor in Yorkshire's been taken in from. Let's have a little further walk round this side, because there is another van round here, and if we can't figure it out, what we'll do is well, like I say, we'll nip back, pick the phone up and ask him if he's been booked in and when he's going to be released, and just tell him that we'll tell him that we won't tolerate any brutalisation of a fellow auditor. Building some new houses there. My God, who'd want to live right across from that? And yeah, this is the bottom of the car park. This will be obviously where they come in with the vans. And by the time I've made it now, Auditor in Yorkshire is probably already in the cells if he has been, if he hasn't already been de-arrested. I never saw the end of the live. And we have 2 police officers out in the yard there. Now I didn't catch the full live, but from what I could tell, out in Yorkshire didn't kind of see him himself, really. Yeah, yeah. Have you got any news on Auditor in Yorkshire that's been arrested in the town centre just recently? Is he actually at the station yet?
Phone call changes everything. He confirms his colleague is locked up, then drops the hammer. He's deploying drone surveillance. The officer stays measured, but you can hear alarm bells ringing. This isn't a request. It's a legal test. When the cop refuses custody confirmation, the wall is up. Both sides know what's coming. Original clip timeline.
So who are you, sir?
I'm just a concerned member of the public, wanting to make sure that you don't abuse his rights and stuff. I just want a safety guarantee that you're going to treat him with respect.
We treat all the people who come into our custody.
Excellent, that's good then. I'm going to be flying a drone over to get some shots to see whether or not we can capture people coming in and out of custody tonight. And that's it really. So can you confirm whether or not he's actually been booked in yet?
Due to data protection, we don't confirm anyone who's in custody unless they're happy for that person to do so. So I'll be making a
Yeah. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to point the camera away because there's some people coming out that don't look like police officers. Right. So.
You have a nice evening, sir.
Yep. You too. Thank you. Guys, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stop recording because there's a family heading up with a child in their arms, so obviously I'm not going to film that. They're not even police officers, I don't believe, so I'm going to stop the recording for a little while.
Providing some advice on what we spoke about earlier on. I know you mentioned about the drone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, sorry?
Sorry.
I just want to give you some advice about what you said earlier on. You mentioned about that you wanted the drone with the camera on to see what was going in and out.
Enter the inspector clutching printed legislation like Excalibur, reciting Section 95 with total confidence. He admits he can't remember everything, honest but disarming. But he's holding the wrong playbook. That 50-meter rule he's citing? A single clause is about to collapse his entire argument like a house of cards. Original clip timeline.
Legislation, so everyone to be abiding by the laws, I'm sure you do, and everyone to be safe. I'm just going to give you this here because I can't remember everything. That's the Air Navigation Order 2016 around Section 95 about small unmanned surveillance aircrafts, which basically state they shouldn't be flown anywhere near 50 metres between any person or any structural building. So I'd rather give you the chance now just to make sure you're not flying it too close, because when you stood outside earlier on, I'm pretty sure you were stood within 50
Oh,
metres.
I'm definitely, I'll admit it now, I'm well within 50 metres.
That's fine, so I'm going to give you that advice then, please, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going to be flying within 50 metres. What you've given me here is not the correct version of the law.
Okay, you want to tell me what you think the correct version of the law is?
Do I need to tell you? Do I need to tell you?
I'm giving you a
What
copy
you
of
do
it.
know?
I'm asking you what you think, how you interpret it.
How I interpret it?
Yeah, how
well,
do you
alright then.
apply that?
Right then. This is a 249 gram drone.
Okay, I'm not talking about the weightage one. I'm talking about the separate one, about the surveillance cameras, not the normal drones. Weightage.
Yeah.
The ones with surveillance with cameras on doesn't talk about weight. It talks about distance between structures and buildings and people.
Yeah, this is the Air Navigation Order. Have you read Cap 722?
Cap 722.
Yeah. Have you not? Have a look at Cap 722.
I'm sure I can.
Have a look at Cap 722. It'll tell you that a drone that weighs under 249 grams.
Yeah.
Can fly anywhere you like, basically.
Even one with a camera on a surveillance.
Anything,
surveillance one of this. Yeah. Tell me it's a camera, aren't you?
Yeah.
Impact moment. The auditor obliterates the inspector with CAP 722, wielding that 249-gram exemption like a wrecking ball. Watch his face crumble when he realizes he's been outmaneuvered. The line, "This isn't the correct version of the law," while holding their own document? Legendary. This is an argument. It's surgical education. Original clip timeline.
Camera on this, yeah, and I will be flying within 50 metres of all these buildings round here and yours, yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to check on that. Obviously, if there are any offences being committed, sir, you are liable for arrest. If you're telling me that that's not the case, I'll go check that now.
Yeah, Cap 722. Look at under 249 gram drones. Okay. And I'll tell you what, just out of the what do they call it? There you go. Look.
Every day's a learning day, isn't it?
Ultralight, 249 gram.
Right, no, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, so 249 gram drone camera, no problem over a police station. The only place you're not allowed to fly them is in a flight restriction zone, which is airports, and obviously over a prison.
Yeah.
But then you more or less everything's game, you know what I mean? So I thought I'd just come out and...
I'll go check on that. Like I said, I'd rather do my research and find that out for you, but like I said, I'd rather work with people than not. Okay,
yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you recording? You do know that you're supposed to tell people as well as soon as you approach them that you're recording them. That's another learning point for you both, yeah?
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
We are recording your audio and visual, so just so you're aware of it. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you very
Alright
much.
then, go check on it and I probably won't see you later.
Well, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so.
Just make sure you treat an audit in Yorkshire with respect, and then you get my respect, definitely.
Well, I think I've been very polite.
Yeah, you have been very polite and respectful, yeah. And I do appreciate your copy of the air navigation order as well, thank you.
No problem at all. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, so I'll bring it out to have a look. But like I said, it works both ways, isn't it? So we'll have a look at it. Cap 72, you're saying? So
Cap 722, yeah. Read Cap 722, look for 249 gram drone. It'll tell you where you can fly them. You can fly them basically anywhere, industrial estates. It'll probably get banned over police stations soon.
Okay.
They just haven't covered that bit off. Yeah, it's because it's new technology.
No problem.
Can I take your names and call numbers before you go?
Something rare. A cop admitting he needs to verify. No ego, just professional curiosity. He takes the correction gracefully, promises to check CAP 722, and they exchange caller numbers with respect. They even bond over drone laws. This is how authorities should handle being wrong, with integrity, not defensiveness. Original clip timeline.
I'm Inspector 200 stops.
Inspector, wow, and
I'm just a PC. 338.
excellent. Well, you have both been quite courteous to me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Would you like to tell me your name at all, sir? Would you rather not?
No, I never give my name out or channel out on location, but I'm a YouTuber. A YouTuber with a lot of subscribers has been arrested tonight. Now, I don't know a lot about the charges, whether or not it's false, or you know what I mean.
Anything like to any other person, so I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But basically, I just thought I'd come down, show a bit of support, make sure that he's because from what I heard, he's not actually he's a bit. He looks a bit depressed, you know what I mean. So he's not in the right mindset, if you know what I mean. So can I just go easy on him? That's all I'm saying.
Like I said, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to any longer. We may or may not have an accuracy, but
Absolutely.
I appreciate your concern.
Yeah. Thank you, Inspector. Thank you. Cheers.
Take care, nice evening.
You too. Right, guys, we came for support to support audit in Yorkshire, and we got a copy of the air navigation order 2000. I've got a critically low battery now on my drone, so I don't know if we're going to have any more drone fun tonight. I might have one last squeeze on an extra battery that I've got just to get it back over and show them that I'm not scared. But yeah, the air navigation order 2016, small unmanned civilian aircrafts. I think we've just had a bit of a quick Google of the law there, yeah? Right, won't be a moment. Let's see if I can get this drone back up quickly. Embarrassed himself a bit there though, didn't he? Not knowing the law. We've got a private police car driving off up there. I won't be filming private cars even though they have arrested him. And there we go. We've got a usual run-of-the-mill police car over there. What I'll do is I'll leave it running. I might edit a load of this stuff out because I'm just about to change batteries to fly over again because that battery that I've got on there is critically low. But I do want to show them that that air navigation order tactic didn't scare me off. So we will be flying back over very shortly. Hopefully if we have the battery. That one's dead.
Finale delivers. Low battery be damned. He swaps cells and launches that drone right back over station, legally untouchable. That's not stubbornness. It's validated rights in action. If this opened your eyes to drone laws or police accountability, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world rights education, and share your stories below. We'll catch you next time. Original clip timeline.